Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Monday, February 5th, 2024. The address we're inspecting today is 2771 Northwest William Drive, McMinnville, Oregon, 97128. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it has been noted that some H sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplings. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We're in a 3-inch PVC pipe. We are running some water from the first floor bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. It looks like the direction of the sewer pipe, the sewer water will flow to the street directly in front of the house. Northwest William. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. All of the joints, junctions in the pipe, at least that we've seen so far, appear to be glued watertight. We're going to transition here. So this signifies a few things. It signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from a 3-inch PVC pipe into a larger 3034 pipe. So this signifies transitioning pipe size. So 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. It signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. As we're coming down, there is a transition here. You can see they're using like a flexible Fernco fitting. It did catch on the camera head just a touch there. I'm going to look at it again on the pullback. When we reach the lateral, we're going to turn off the water, drain everything out, and then I want to look at that area one more time. Those flexible Fernco fittings will shift. You know, with the amount of rain up here in the northwest, with the amount of weight and pressure on these pipes, it's not uncommon for that joint to move, to wiggle. And sometimes it can straighten things right out, or sometimes it can actually cause a bit of an offset. So maybe it's not a bad idea to have a sewer scope every couple of years, just keeping an eye on that joint in particular. We're going to reach out into the middle of the road, probably about 60 feet. And we'll call it 58 feet to the city lateral. This is the end officially of owner responsibility, about 58 feet away from the house. This is the end officially of owner responsibility. We started in PVC. We transitioned into 3034, and then we dropped into the city lateral. This is the large lateral pipe running through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on the street, are tying into. So this, again, ends the responsibility in the sewer pipe. So the owners of this house would be responsible for about 58 feet of sewer piping under the front yard. I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, and look at the pipe one more time in reverse. And again, I want to look at that offset area again, or the area that's got the flexible fitting. So I'm going to turn off the microphone and the water, drain everything out, and then I'll turn back on and we'll look at that area again. Okay, for the most part, everything is drained through the pipe. And again, I'm going to look at that area one more time. So let's see how it goes. As far as drainage in the pipe, everything seemed to be moving through the pipe really quickly, real smoothly. Just that one joint caught the camera head a little bit as it tried to go by. I can't imagine that it would in its current state do too much catching of any debris, but I wanted to look at it one more time. Here we are again. And it's also on a twist, so really we don't get that great of a look at it anyway. But it does have a little bit of an offset there at that transition. Anything that's got any speed whatsoever just zips right over the top of it. But if you come up on it real slow, it wants to grab the camera head. As far as the positioning of this, everything is going to go down the chute, flying real quickly downhill, and then hit that and not even have a problem. So at this point, I would say that the sewer pipe passes inspection, and I'd recommend having a sewer scope every 2 years or so. Just keeping an eye on this area. Like I said, these flexible fittings, I'm not really sure why they use them so much, but they actually can wiggle and move as the house settles, as the ground settles, as the rain and the weight of the soil and dirt and concrete and everything on top of the pipe, as that wiggles and gets set up, it's not uncommon for those to shift around a little bit. And so, of course, if conditions ever worsen, some repairs could be required. But if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe does appear to be in working condition and passes inspection.